Hello there, my beautiful Scorpio friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. All right, everyone, on August the 28th, Mercury retrograde is ending. I am so excited about this. I feel we've got a new energy that is coming into our lives where Spirit is actually asking us to tap into our inner child. Okay, I picked a deck for this reason today, the Inner Child Oracle. So what I'm going to do for you today is open your reading with an Enchanted Forest Oracle card. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you. Then I'm going to pull a bonus card from the Inner Child Oracle and read you the interpretation. I'm then going to pull one personal message for you today. So this is where I ask you to pause the video, take a deep breath, connect to Spirit, and then come back to receive this message. I'm going to close off with an angel number as well. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Scorpio, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that Spirit would like you to hear today. So we are getting for you, my friends, a spirit of life. Look at that, spirit of life. Let's read the message of this card. Remember, you are never alone, Scorpio. The spirit of life is with you. The world takes care of you. Allow yourself to rest in this realization and feel the lightness in you. So once again, remember, you are never alone. The spirit of life is with you. The world takes care of you. Allow yourself to rest in this realization and feel the lightness in you. So look at that. And I feel there's a connection to trees here for some of you. Perhaps you have trees on your property. Maybe you're just someone who enjoys hiking in the forest, just being around nature. This is coming through this card here. So let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming in. The Hermit card. Some of you are in hermit mode. Some of you live alone. Some of you just prefer time alone. You're in a place of solitude. I'm seeing a lot of healing coming in with this card, but also a lot of clear thinking and foresight. This is where you really understand what it is that you're working towards in your life here, Scorpio. So something is opening up here with this card. Some sort of a breakthrough is happening within this experience of the Hermit. Now, this is a major arcana card, so this energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it tends to be in the background. So some of you might feel this energy intensely, while others, you're going to feel this subtly, okay? And we got the Chariot card, a secondary major arcana card. So this is you getting in the driver's seat of your life here, Scorpio, and moving ahead. And again, we've got another solo energy. So again, some of you are lone wolves. Some of you have recently found yourselves on a journey by yourself, right? And what I'm getting here is you're actually going to see a lot of results from kind of tuning the noise out of the world. Maybe you finally have given yourself time to do something where you've been wanting to do this for a while here, Scorpio. So the Chariot card, and I'm seeing a lot of success and victory, and you're looking to actually rise up in the world. You're wanting to see success. So you're finding ways to make the success happen for yourself, Scorpio. So you're climbing this mountain. It's not easy to climb a mountain. You have to be very prepared. You have to underknown. Okay, so I'm getting someone who might be tired and exhausted here, and I'm just stumbling on my words here. So I'm getting that somebody might be exhausted here climbing this mountain. So make sure that you're taking care of yourself first here, Scorpio, within this journey that you're on. All right, you are going to make it to the top. Don't you worry about that. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So there's 2 of Pentacles. Spirit wants you to be resourceful right now, Scorpio, in whatever situation or whatever it is that you're moving through in your life right now. So those of you that are seeing the number 9, 7, and 2, this is coming in as a confirmation that there's something in this reading for you today. And also the number 9, 7, 2 in that sequence. That's also a confirmation of this reading for you today. So Before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. So we've got a really interesting energy here. I'm definitely getting someone who understands and is very aware of their life's journey, their purpose. I'm getting someone very self-aware of what's happening here. And it's because there's been some internal work that has been done. Some of you have had time to be alone, to be in a place and energy that might have felt lonely, but it's actually given you an opportunity to get to know yourself on a much deeper level. I feel some of you have spent time in your life working on wounds, your inner child, right? You have actually allowed yourself to heal from past experiences. A lot of things that some of you have dealt with your childhood. I'm getting even past relationships, and perhaps this hermit mode was prompted by a breakup of some sort of tough situation that you were in. This prompted you to go into this energy of being a little bit more on your own, spending some time where you're able to think things through on a deeper level and not rush into things. Or perhaps your life just has slowed down in some way, some part of your life where it's allowing you room to actually focus on yourself. Very powerful stuff that is going on for you right now, Scorpio. So I'm seeing some of you realigning your life to some sort of a desire that might be new for you. I feel some of you have had moments in your life where you had imagined a version of a life that you wanted to live. And you kind of were working towards that. But I feel for some of you recently, this has changed to something else. And I feel it's because of something that you either saw or experienced in your life that has changed the way that now you want to see your life, right? So I feel this is why some of you have moved in a different direction than other people in your life. You have made a decision to go your own way. So this is why I'm saying maybe there's a breakup, like some sort of a divorce. And I'm getting a really clear decision made, like there is no going back. You really know what it is that you want at this time, Scorpio. So now you're drawing it into your life. This is such a powerful place to be, and a powerful energy to cultivate within yourself. This stillness, this quiet, this understanding, this knowing. There's a lot that is coming in through this hermit mode for you. Okay, so powerful things that are unfolding here. It's a completion energy. Like what's happening is there's something that is closing out a chapter, and you're the one that is in this in-between time of this closure of something. And I feel like it's a cycle, and you're opening yourself up to maybe even start something new. I'm getting someone that maybe was in a career for a while, a job for a very long time, or even a relationship for a very long time, and you're finally now closing that part of your life out, and you're moving on to something new, something different, something that is more in tune with you, something that is more about you even, Scorpio. So this is what I'm getting here. And with the Chariot card, like you're really going for this. Like this is something that some of you have wanted to do for a very long time. And all of a sudden you are coming into this point in your life, this opportunity that is allowing you to actually sit in the wheel, the driver's seat of your life, like to hold the wheel and direct yourself, right? And sometimes this can be scary. It can be a little bit wobbly when we're moving down this energy, but know that you got this. Because you have clarity, you're going to figure this out, Scorpio. You're going to figure all of this out. What I'm getting here is maybe worry around someone or something. I feel there's almost like someone there that maybe you care for, like a child, maybe a parent, or I'm getting a little bit of worry here of something that might not get enough energy from you because you're actually doing this thing, whatever this thing is. But I feel you're going to be able to manage everything really well here. You're very resourceful. That shows up through the Two of Pentacles here. Okay, this could be a single mother, a single father out there. This could be some of you that have changed career paths. You're finding yourselves not fulfilled in what you're doing right now and switching things up. And that in between time, that process of it can be a little bit scary. It can be a bit wobbly, but you're actually going to master this. You're going to actually figure it out. You're actually creating a new rhythm and flow in your life, which you're going to master here, Scorpio. So just keep fine tuning whatever it is that you need to fine tune and adjusting yourself to this new experience in your life. And I feel that, again, this is something that you have manifested. This is something that you have drawn into your life, Scorpio. This is a path that's revealed itself because you called on it, right? And Spirit is like, here it is. This is what you were asking for. We're going to go move down this. We're going to start moving down this path and walking through it. It's new. You haven't experienced this before, but you're going to know how to work your magic here. I really feel that because you're not somebody that is afraid, like maybe there is fear, but you don't let it get the best of you. You're kind of like, okay, the fear is there. I'm just going to set it aside and do this thing anyways. This is what's working for you, the detachment from emotions. It's not that you're completely detached here, Scorpio. It's almost like you understand that, okay, I'm feeling this emotion. I acknowledge that it's there, but I'm not allowing it to get in the way of what I'm trying to do here. You're feeling them, but it's almost like the feelings are sitting in the back seat here. And you're maybe fiddling around with something, like you're dabbling, you're exploring, you're really curious, you're researching, you're doing all of these things. And you're really fine-tuning this, like you're gaining clarity of what this is. But Spirit is also saying some of you actually have your destination point very clear, and you're now really quickly moving towards it. It's like a breakthrough or some sort of an awakening that has happened in your life, Scorpio. This is what I'm picking up here with this. So definitely there's been some sort of a change in the way that you're thinking about something specific in your life. And now you're starting to make the necessary changes in order to align yourself with this new energy. Okay, and oh my gosh, you're going to claim victory here with this. You're going to see a lot of good results. And you've done your own research. It's not that anyone influenced you to do this. This is something that you decided on your own. It's because you felt good about it. You can see the vision very clearly. So you're really going to get ahead here and see a lot of results with what it is that you're doing right now in your life. And those of you that are wondering if you are in the right place in your life right now, this is your confirmation that you're exactly where you need to be in life as you're watching this reading, Scorpio. They want you to move ahead from this place. So if you've had an idea, if you've been maybe worried about things that haven't been working for you, let's just release that energy and let's start fresh. Let's clear the clutter off the table and start again. Okay, they're asking you to just start again. And let's move forward from this new beginning. So they're asking you to just wipe the slate clean and start over. I know some of you are going to be like, but I can't do that. You know, let's just pretend that you can actually wipe the slate clean. Just wipe it clean without any kind of anything in your mind trying to stop you from doing that. Just wipe it clean and let's just see what we can now accept where you are in your life right now. This is your reality, right? But let's move from this place. What can you do now in order to work yourself towards what it is that you're visualizing? What's your destination point here, Scorpio? What are you trying to experience in your life? What kind of experience do you want to have? That's where we're headed towards now, okay? So this is where Spirit is confirming all of this with you, and you might be seeing things in nature like animals, maybe even odd things going on, and just, you know, even lights in the forest, sounds in the forest. This is some of you that are living near the forest that are hearing sounds, crunching of leaves. This could be an animal walking through. Maybe you know that it's a bear, or maybe you know it's a wolf. Perhaps you can hear an owl hooting. It's just the sounds of nature that is around you, and you're very aware of it, right? So we are now moving to a newer frequency, a newer vibration, a higher level energy. And this is where, you know, those of us that are trying in our lives to get to a higher frequency and higher vibration, it can be hard. We have all these energies that are around us that try to trip us, that try to pull us towards it, right? Try to knock us down, all of these things. We're constantly going through this battling of energies every single day. And it does feel like an upward battle sometimes for some of us. This is where Spirit really wants you to understand what kind of energies you're working with, right? And understanding how you deal with them, right? it's almost like those of us that go climb a mountain or go hiking, we know what mountain we're about to climb. We kind of know the rules. We know what it is that we need to bring to move up it. We know how many hours. If it's a hot day, we're going to bring a lot of water. Make sure we bring some food, tools and things, bear mace, just in case a bear encounter happens. Like whatever this is, you're equipped. So this is what Spirit wants you to do right now, is to equip yourselves to deal with the energies that you're working with, the energies that you are moving through. And be resourceful and think quickly of things that you can get or acquire when you're moving through energies. And sometimes it's hard to do this. And I feel sometimes it's hard to do anything in our lives, right? Anything that we're working towards that has to do with a challenge, like navigating a challenge just in general is really hard. But when we're moving through that, if we can set our awareness into the present moment, like, okay, we're moving through this energy right now. Let's just calm down for a second. Let's not let this overwhelm us and think quickly here, clearly, without freaking out, without these emotions, without these thoughts. Let's just clear our head, allow Spirit to connect, and then we're going to find our answers. Spirit is going to show you what you need in order to get through what it is that you're going through, Scorpio. So call on your spirit guides. Make sure that you ground and center your energy when you're going through something overwhelming and you're finding yourself getting riled up with this energy, like your emotions, like you're starting to just feel a lot of things, right? Allow yourself to feel it, but don't dwell in it. Don't let it override everything else, is what Spirit is saying here. You're very powerful. Okay, you're very connected, and Spirit is wanting to remind you that you are someone that is going to reach the top of this mountain. So if you're dreaming of yourself rising up in your career, rising up in just in general, in your own personal experience in life, spiritually, you're wanting to elevate, you're wanting to experience wealth, like really live that higher life, you're going to experience this because you were built for it. So those of you that are watching, you're drawn to this reading because you were actually built to live life at a higher level, okay? And you're actually working towards this, and it's because you are hungry. I feel some of you are really hungry for success, and there's nothing that is going to get in your path or in your way from you reaching that top of that mountain. So I feel because you have this passion, this drive, you are going to see these things happen, okay? I feel you are someone that has a lot of energy. You have a lot to give. You are someone that is very well-rounded. Like, you're not someone that's closed off. I feel you're very open, and this is why you have gotten as far as you have, is because you are so open, you are receptive, right? You're very connected, you're very grounded. If you feel this isn't you, it's time to build that version of you. And it starts by having structure in your life, understanding who you are, what your limits are, grounding your energy, being very self-aware, your actions, your emotions, and how you're reacting to things in your life. It's time to build that version of yourself. And you can implement practices. You can read as much as you can to build this part of yourself. But that's the thing. To strengthen it, we have to actually exercise that part of ourselves by implementing some sort of a technique or a practice that helps us stay on that energy level. So grounding technique, so breathing when you're feeling upset or angry, breathing through the emotions, breathe in and out, long deep breaths for 90 seconds. Let that emotion pass. And then with that clear head, you move forward. So just that practice itself, and you can use whatever practice you want, and feel free to share your practices, Scorpio, and with me in the comment section below. Okay, and those of you that haven't grabbed my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook, I've got the link in the description box below. It's everything that I do in my own life that I wanted to share with all of you through this ebook. Okay, so you're rising up. This is growth. This is an elevation in your spiritual growth. This is also an expansion in consciousness. You're reaching this level, and you're feeling this incremental elevation in frequency and vibration, Scorpio. You're feeling this, you're feeling yourself elevating, and it's different every time you move up. And you have to adjust to these energies as you're moving up. So allow room for adjustment as you're moving up, and be resourceful. You have all the tools, you have access, there's access to whatever you need in order to get forward here. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is pull a bonus card from the Inner Child Oracle, read you the interpretation from the guidebook. Okay, so let's see what else Spirit wants to share with you here, Scorpio. I'm starting to stutter here. What is happening? I don't know if any of you are feeling like you're tripping over things or stuttering or not able to clearly get some sort of communication out. So we're getting a time to remember. Look back on your childhood. The number 1, going back to the beginning here. Okay, so this is a really interesting image. Some of you might be resonating with this image or parts of this image as you're seeing the card on the screen. So if you're seeing the number 1s, this is coming in as a confirmation. And those of you looking for timing, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, and 1 hour. So the message is, a photograph can be a powerful tool when working with our inner selves, as it can bring to the present the memories and feelings associated with our childhood. This can be an especially beneficial practice, particularly when working through harmful patterns or beliefs that we might have been regarding since our childhood self. So we have an awareness exercise. I'm going to read this to you, Scorpio. Gather multiple photographs of your younger self. Reflect on each and choose the image that you feel most drawn to. Once you have your photograph, take some time to gaze at the image, observing yourself in a neutral and non-judgmental way. Try to think of yourself as you would think of any other child, as a precious little treasure. Separate from any memories of who you were and then who you are now. Now that you have this viewpoint in your mind, bring a feeling of love into your heart. Hold the photograph in front of you and let this love build up inside of you for your childhood self. Send the love you feel inside of your heart to the picture of your younger self. Tell yourself that you love yourself and that you are perfect just the way that you are. Whatever it is that the little you is yearning to hear, tell yourself in a voice of love. Now, this comes with a responsive journaling prompt as well. What thoughts and feelings does the image of your younger self bring up inside of you? Do you feel any blocks inside of your body or mind when you practice this exercise? Note, if you have strong negative feelings as associated with childhood or your childhood self, this can be a difficult practice. While this exercise can be incredibly healing, only go as far as you feel comfortable. All right, Scorpio, so it's a time to remember. Some of you might be reminiscing on the past, right? That's coming in as a confirmation of this message as well. So I'm going to now pull a personal message for you. So this is where I ask you to pause the video, take a deep breath, connect to Spirit, and then come back to receive this message. So we are getting for you today, Scorpio. What is going on today? Slippy, sloppy, slurry energy today. So the message for you is it's time to stop beating yourself up, Scorpio. There may be a situation in your life where you only blame yourself, and that's not fair. When it comes to this, know that everything will eventually work itself out. Okay, so once again, it's time to stop beating yourself up. There may be a situation in your life where you only blame yourself, and that's not fair. When it comes to this, know that everything will eventually work itself out, okay? So that is your personal message today. I'm now going to pull an angel number. Some of you are seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers in your life. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance. So we are getting for you here, Scorpio 1001. Are any of you seeing this number? If you are, this is your confirmation. You're going through a spiritual awakening, some of you. Look at that. So the message of this card is a new phase in a religious or spiritual quest. You're going through a spiritual awakening right now, so which can feel like the dark night of the soul. You're on the path to enlightenment, and this too shall pass. You're on the path to enlightenment, and this too shall pass. Now, this comes with keywords, which are new beginnings. That's what you're going to experience. Personal development, prioritizing creativity, and heading in the right direction. You are heading in the right direction. Scorpio, so this is your reading today. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.